Hey guys, it's Mike from On Point Craps. In today's video, we're going to roll out a user-requested strategy where he combines betting the hard ways with a blender strategy in a little thing he calls the Kistenmacher Two Timer. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to the On Point Craps table. Today's video is a strategy that was sent in to me by a subscriber named Neil Kistenmacher. He calls it the Kistenmacher Two Timer. I believe the name comes from the fact that it utilizes the hard ways, so you have two of each number, hence the two timer. What it is a blender strategy where you go from the don't pass through the don't come, you place the don't come bets, and then any winnings you get off those place bets, you go ahead and feed the hard ways, and they continue to stack. Your winnings come through the hard ways. Before I get started, I just want to say you may have noticed I have kind of a new display, new setup. I got some new equipment for my birthday. I'm trying it out for the first time. Still trying to tweak the settings, so I'm not really too pleased with the quality of the camera yet, and I'm still trying to figure out how all of the settings work. But I got this request. I wanted to put out a video. It's been a while. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the strategy was sent in at a $5 level for a $5 table. We don't have any $5 tables near me that I'm aware of, but I have been able to see a couple $10 tables, so that is the level we're going to play at. The original strategy request had a $150 bankroll, so we're going to double that for a $300 bankroll. So what we have here is 100 in green, 100 in red, another 80 in red, and 20 in white. So that's going to be our $300 bankroll. The only other thing that I'm tweaking a little bit is, even though we have doubled our bankroll and we're doubling our bets, he had $1 hard ways. I'm going to still continue with the $100 hard way. Sorry, the $1 hard ways, and you'll see why. The reason is because when you win on these place bets, it's a $14 win. You take those 4 whites, place them on the hard ways, and go from there. So I will now go through it. As I said, as I roll it out, I'll talk through how the strategy works. It is a blender strategy. Starting out on the don't pass, all you got to do is beat those come out winners, set a point, and you're good to go. Dice are out. And that is a 4-2-6. The lumber 2x4 point is 6. And place that 6. So at this point, now we're going to go ahead and go into the don't come. Little new feature that you may see on the show now is I do have a roll tracker. So you see the point will show up down here. It marks it here. Sorry, I'm using a cursor. The point shows up down here, and then it shows it here. And then if we get anything like an ATS or anything like that, that'll all show up. You'll see how that works. So it may slow me down a little bit as I'm rolling through because I'm still trying to, as I said, figure out how this whole system works. But hopefully it won't slow me down too much. And you don't care about that. All you want to do is see the dice rolls, see how the strategy works. So let's get rolling. Dice are out. 10. 10 on the end. That's Waylon's best friend. 6, 4, 10. 10 easy. This will move to the 10. We go ahead and place this for $10 and then go back into the don't come. Now, the reason that we go ahead and place that, the way this strategy works, as you see now, if Big Red comes, and for any new players that are watching this for the first time, don't know what Big Red is, it's the number that comes right in here between 6 and 8. They call it the bad number. People think it's bad luck to say it at the table, so we don't say it. We call it Big Red. We call it the bad number, whatever. If that number were to come, we would lose here and here because we lose a don't come. That's a come out loser right there. And we would lose this because it's a place bet. But we would win here on the 10. We would win here on the don't pass since the point was set. And we break even. That's the the kind of beauty of the blender strategy is that you don't really lose a lot of money. It can be a slow bleed, especially when you start getting into the 6 and 8, because you do have the cap. So if you were to hit big red while you have those placed, you'll lose whatever that cap is. But as it stands right now, we're in a good place. We're going to keep rolling this out. Place her out. And that's a 6-8. 8 easy, 6-8. And here I'll show you what I was talking about. This will move to the 8. We're going to go ahead and place the 8. It requires a $2 cap because you need $6 bet on there. Into the don't come. So again, if big red comes now, it's all a wash except for this $2. We will lose the $2 there. And that is how the casino wins money. Place her out. 8, hard 8. That's good news and bad news. This goes away because we hit that number. This will move. This here will pay 14. The reason I say it's bad news is because we want those hard ways to hit later. Maybe we'll get a back-to-back. So this here pays 14. So they said these $4, they are now going to feed your hard ways. You're going to go back out into don't come with those winnings. Nothing more comes out of your rack. And that is how this strategy works. Let's try to hit some hard ways. See if this works. Place her out. But unfortunately, it does not happen. That is a 5-7, 7 out. We are losers. So again, I'll show you how this works. All the hard ways go away. Show the losses out there. We will lose here. We will lose here and here. But we win on that don't. We win on that don't. We win on that don't. We lost the $2 cap. Remember, these 4 were from winnings, so they're not actual losses. So out of all that play, worked out to a $2 loss. And we had like $60 out there on the table. So you do have a lot of action. It's a lot of play. Blender strategies are fun. They keep you in the game. The only downside of blender strategies, they don't really typically win you a lot of money. Again, if we weren't feeding these hard ways, that $4 would have been on our rack. But we're going to play this strategy out. Place her out. And that is a 4-3-7. That's a come out 7 frontline winner. However, we will lose our don't pass here. Getting behind the curve. Place her out. It's a 2 craps. Pair of aces. Aces in both places. So we go ahead and we will win that $10 right back. Place her out. 4-3-7. We're going to be playing this game a little bit, I think. It's a come out winner. We lose our don't. Right back out. See if we can win it back with another craps number. Place her out. We do not. That is a 3-1-4. Little Joe from Kokomo. The point will be 4. It's a good point for the don't. Into the don't come. Let's go ahead and mark that 4. And place her out. Here we go. 4-1-5. Whoops. 4-1-5. The dice rolled. Hopefully you saw that. You know I'm not cheating you. 4-1-5. Go ahead and place the 5. Into the don't come. And dice are out. Right back on that 4-1-5. All right, that's good. Let's get these hard ways set early. So again, we lose there on that don't come. This don't come moves. We will get paid $14 here on the 5. We're going to go ahead and take $10, put it in don't come, go ahead and place our hard ways. Nothing more came out of our rack. looking for those hard ways to put some money in our rack. Dice are out. 2-1-3. That's a. I keep saying 2-1-3. That is a pair of aces. Pair of aces. Aces in both places. And that's going to go ahead and win us $10 on the don't come. The dice are out. It's a 5-1-6. I believe they call that the horse and carriage. 5-1-6. 6 easy. This will move to the 6. This hard 6 goes away. Again, didn't lose anything there because that bet came from winnings. Now, one of the things that Neil did not talk about in the strategy is what I do at this point. If we hit another place bet and we win, we're going to have $4. I'm assuming we just put one here, again, one on each, and you just stack them. If we were to get an even number again, I don't know if you would want to balance it out so that each hard way has the same amount, or if they stay imbalanced based on what you roll. I'm going to keep it imbalanced. I'm just going to take the $4 and continue to stack them wherever they fall. We're back into the don't come. Let's hit some of these place bets. Dice are out. Midnight. That's a push. All the dots and all the spots is a 6-6 midnight. Dice are out. Hard way. There we go. That is a hard 8. So this will move to the 8. We're going to go ahead and place the 8. Hard 8 pays 10 for 1. We're going to go ahead and do it that way. We're going to go ahead and pay ourselves 10 for the 1. Go back out there for $1. Now, the way it actually plays out, a lot of tables, it will be a 9-2-1. There's different ways I'm going to play it the way my table plays it. And it's a little bit easier just to do the math that way. So we'll just keep it at that. So that $10 that we won here can go right back into don't come. Again, we're not hurting our rack at all. So that was a hard 8. Change that. Sorry, I apologize. This was the hard 8, not just an 8. It was a hard 8. Dice are out. 4-1-5. So again, this loses. This moves. 5 pays 14. The 10 of that goes into the don't come. And then we're stacking our hard ways. Now, this is how the strategy is supposed to work. So we're hoping we can hit a hard way here. Dice are out. Gives us a little more juice. But, of course, we 7 out. That is a 4-3-7. I'm talking too much and not rolling. Again, it does not hurt us that much, right? We lose all these hard ways, but that came out of winnings, not our money. This will lose here. These will all lose. But we win. We win. We win. We win. $4. We're down $4. Now, we have not put anything into our rack as far as I am tracking. So, Neil, I'm not too sure about this strategy, but I'll continue to roll it out. It just seems to be a slow bleed. I'm not setting the dice, trying for any hard ways. That could be part of it. Maybe if you're a dice setter, if you guys believe in dice influence, you're setting the dice and you're hitting hard ways, this may be a good strategy for you to use, but we're just going to play it out. Random shooters, because you never know who's going to be at the table. Dice are out. And there's a Yo Levin. Yo Levine, the Dancing Queen. It's another loss. into the don't pass. Dice are out. So we got an 11. We got a 7. We got 2 frontline winners killing us on the BP. Dice are out. Another Yo 11. Midmo Yo. Shout out to Chiro. Craps for the Cure is coming up soon. If you don't know about it, check out Craps for the Cure. Casino Gaming TV. It's a charity that fundraiser for service dogs for veterans. Thanks for out. 5. All right, we finally got a point. That rolled. So 3, 2, 5. The point will be 5. Got into this don't come. All right, we need to start rolling some hard ways. Thanks are out. 5. Well, instead, we're going to go ahead and lose another $10 as we smoke the point. Buckshot. But something you can see here, again, a new feature on the show is right here. You'll see the fire bet. A little fire rolls up because shooter hit their point. Coming back out. Again, we are hedged here. Only number that can hurt us is Yo. Dice are out. And the point is 6. 5, 1, 6. Not a great point. Got our $10 on the 5. $10 on the don't come. Put in this 6. And dice are out. 4, 3, 1, 4. That's a 4 easy. This will move. Dice are out. 9, meaner 9. That's a 6, 3, 9. I apologize. I'm going to have to post bet here because I should have had a don't come. So that 9 hit. It will move. We're going to go ahead and place the 9. Don't come. So we are bleeding slowly, but as I like to show here, right, we have 20, 40, 60, $80 in play right now. 0 at risk. I take that back. If the point were to hit, we would lose $10. So the most we have at risk here is $10. We put in that 9. Dice are out. And that is a 415. So we hit a point, hit a box number. It's good for us. Again, this loses. The don't come moves. Pays 14. So now all of these bets paid for with winnings. Nothing more coming out of our rack. Let's do it again. Dice are out. Yo, 11, of course. We go ahead and lose this don't come. I'm going to go back out here with another don't come. Dice are out. And that is a 459. Oh my goodness. My stick skills. I'm out of practice. 459. Hopefully you see now. That goes away. This moves. Page 14. So again, go ahead and stack those hard ways. That $10 into the don't come. And that was a 9. Let's get some hard ways now. Dice are out. Win some money back. It's an easy 8. It's a 6-2, easy 8. So we lose this hard way bet. But again, that came from winnings, does not hurt us. I'm going to go ahead and place the 8 into the don't come. Infinite blender. That was an 8. Place her out. Yo, Levin, man, the yo is killing us on this don't come. Shiro is here laughing at us. This goes away. Bankroll looking kind of thin, but you'll see, despite what it looks like in our rack, we have a lot of money out there that's coming back to the rack if Big Red were to come. Place her out. Hard 6, there we go. Well, not the best one for us because this will go ahead and move. We're going to lose our don't pass here, but the hard 6 is going to pay us 10 for 1, so that's going to be $20. We're going to win 20 here. We'll put 2 back in. It goes back to our rack. Puck goes off. Into the don't pass. We're going to go ahead and turn our hard wave bets off. That was a hard 6. And we are coming out. 8, easy 8. That's an 8 easy. We were off. So the point becomes 8. Here's where we have to make some decisions. So our hard waves are back on. Now, because the 8 is here and it's already placed, right? We could pull off our place bet, but if we were to roll the point again, we would lose both here and here. So we're going to keep this out here just to hedge that 8. We're already here on the hard 8, so that helps us. But I think the best way to handle that is to keep that out there. Neil, if you have a different way of running that strategy, let me know. We will need to place this 6, however. And we're going to roll it out. Place her out. And then we 7 out. So it doesn't really matter, but we want a little bit of extra juice there. Again, this goes away, but not winnings. These all go away. But we'll go ahead and win here, win here, win here, win here, win here, win here. We're down to $4. And for as thin as our rack looked earlier, I'm sure you guys love seeing the back of my head. We're down probably about $50 right now. So we're not doing too well. This will be the last shooter. I think you see how the strategy works. Hopefully we can go on a good roll here. And if so, we can say that this strategy is a good strategy. I don't dislike the strategy. Again, I said it's fun. Keeps you at the table for a long time. We've been playing almost a half an hour here, and we're, not down too bad. I mean, $50 is a lot, but out of $300, it's not much of your bankroll. Place her out. 8 easy. The point will be 8. Light it. 5 through 8. Again, we are good. Into that don't come. Point is 8. Place her out. 415. 5 fever. Again, please, in the comments, let me know if you like the roll tracker, if you think it slows it down too much. I like it. Lets people review the points, see what's been rolled. Dice are out. And we 7 out. That is a 6-1-7. But no harm, no foul. We didn't even have any point, any caps. These lose, these win, we break even. I said that this shooter was the last shooter, but that was pretty quick. So we're going to go ahead and roll one more. Go ahead and get us some profit here. Dice are out. And that is a 5-4-9. The point will be 9. Get this out of the corner here. 5-4-9. Point is 9. Back into the don't come. Dice are out. Oh, yo 11. Man, the yo has killed us today. So it's hard to judge a strategy when you have rolls like that. Had a skewed number of yos. Dice are out. I think that's the one thing I'd like to put on my tracker. Is the little I don't know what it's called, the little pyramid graph that shows where your rolls are in line with what the average should be. Anyway, point was 8. I'm gonna place that 8 into the don't come. And the dice are out. 4-3-7. We lose the $2. All this comes back to our rack. With that, we're going to call it a day. Neil, I hope you enjoyed me rolling out your strategy. Unfortunately, it was not a very good roll. Look at our bankroll. There was 100. There's 200. That's a red chip. So 225, 235. So we're down $65 after that. Been playing for just about a half an hour, bleeding out slowly. But as I said, I like the strategy. Perhaps we do another rollout another time. It may do better. Neil, please give me some feedback if I do something wrong with the hard ways. I know we didn't get to see them too much. But if there's something that I need to tweak in the strategy based on what you sent me on the email, let me know. I appreciate it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad to be back making videos. Hopefully do this more regularly. I'll continue to tweak my settings. Hopefully the quality gets better. And in the meantime, I hope to see you on the casino floor.